Today's project is going to be another DIY using the clay terracotta pots. And for this project, you're going to need 3 of them. And I took some smoky quartz Wise Owl paint, and I painted 3 of the terracotta clay pots completely. Now each pot is going to be 3 different sizes. So I have a large one on the bottom, a medium one in the middle, and then a small one. I took some anchor and a small art brush. I went around the rim of each terracotta pot with the anchor. You want to try to just keep the anchor on the rim, but if it goes over a little bit, it's okay. And once I had those complete, I set them aside to dry. And once they were dry, I took some hot glue and some jute. And I glued the jute around the bottom of the rim. So this hid any imperfections of where I maybe went over a little bit with the anchor onto the smoky quartz. And I did this to each terracotta pot. I found the terracotta pots at Michael's for a very inexpensive price. And then I also grabbed this base and I painted it using Antique Villa. I took my larger terracotta pot and a small art brush with some black Wise Owl paint, and I just painted a small door on the front. And then I took my medium and small terracotta pots and I just painted a little square in the center of the terracotta pot. I grabbed a larger base, I put it upside down, and I took some Wise Owl varnish. You can also use Mod Podge or a glue. And I found this bag of sand from the Dollar Tree, and I just dumped the sand on top of the base. I then took some Kills white chalk spray paint and sprayed on top of the sand. This is a solar light that goes outside. I got it from Dollar General. I took the stake off of it and I just wrapped some jute around the tip of it here and glued that in place just to cover that plastic piece. I'm going to use some E6000 and glue the small base to the top of my smallest terracotta pot. But I went ahead of myself on this step and changed my mind. I'm going to take this bottle light, I got it from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to string it through the holes in each terracotta pot. So I had to remove this base quickly before it dried. And I stacked each terracotta pot from biggest to smallest, and then I reattached the small base to the top terracotta pot. And then I took my solar light and I put some E6000 and a little bit of hot glue, and I put the extra string light inside the solar light and then put the top back on. And now you can see that we stack the terracotta pots to make this adorable lighthouse. And then I just took the base where I put some sand on it and then stacked that on top. Now I did not glue any of these on top of each other. They stack pretty nicely and overhang on top of each other so they shouldn't tumble off. And then that way, if you ever need to get to the battery part of the string light, you can add some batteries. And then I just stack that on top of the base here. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Paint products can be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can check out some other tutorials on our YouTube or our webpage. And if you missed yesterday's terracotta craft, you can go back and check that out. Have a great day.